To David Lohr, senior crime reporter with the Huffington Post. They are calling it social behavior. That's what the defense team is calling it. Now, that's certainly coining a phrase. Liz, pull up the video of her where she's caught on tape writing a forged check. I believe it's at a Target for booze and push-up bras. You know, we're now learning all sorts of things in court documents and in open court. For instance, very soon after Kelly goes missing, in other words, is murdered by her own mother, Tot Mom, she arranges a helicopter thrill ride for herself. Now, there's a grieving mom. Take a look at Tot Mom. Here she is working through her grief. Take a look. Now, hold on. There you go. There you go. She knows right where to put that. That's a case of beer. And, of course, in those bags are all of her sexy lingerie she just bought David Lohr for another night on the town partying. Explain to me, David Lohr, joining us from Huffington Post, how the defense could argue this was inadmissible.
Well, they're trying to say that her behavior is irrelevant. They want to exclude the 31 days from the time period where Kaylee was missing. And there was a lot of important things trial-wise that had happened there that the prosecution wants to bring up. That's, you know, she had borrowed the shovel, she had gotten the tattoo on her arm, and there's the infamous MySpace posting we've talked about time and time again. So there's a multitude of things
not
here.
Everybody knows what you're talking about. Explain the MySpace posting.
Yeah, there was it was called Diary of Days, and she posted it in July, and basically it was a poem, said everyone lies, everyone dies, and you know, it seemed to kind of, looking back on it now, it kind of hints of what was going on in her mind at the time.
To Ellie Jostad, who's been on the case from the very beginning, let's go through what the defense is calling her social behavior. And Ellie, you have covered cases now for over 10 years along with me. This is the first time I've heard of bizarre, incriminating behavior called social behavior. Right. You know, typically it's called consciousness of guilt, but they're calling it social behavior. Hit it, Ellie. What did the defense try to keep that jury from hearing?
Okay, well, I went through, and they're not very specific. We know they want to keep out party pictures, but they don't really say what constitutes social behavior. So I went back through the timeline and came up with a few things that I consider social behavior. I think you probably would too. On June 16th, now this is the day that Kaylee went missing, she rented some videos with her boyfriend. She also visited a friend at his parents' house. She's photographed at Fusion nightclub. That's a picture we're looking at right there. She called her friend Jesse Grund to cheer him up after he lost his job. She also worked as a shot girl at Fusion nightclub with another woman who said she was cheerful during that time. She hung out at the ale house with this guy, Sean Daly, who's a friend of hers. She went to a kickball party on the 4th of July where everybody was drinking. They went to go watch some fireworks. She also posted that poem that David Lohr was talking about, saying that everything can be taken away, everyone lies, everyone dies. She also did other things like going shopping, using her friend's checks. We know she wrote at least 3 checks to Target. She also wrote a check to Winn-Dixie. She also wrote a check for cash at the Bank of America, again on her friend's account. She was this whole time going to restaurants with friends. Everybody says that she seemed 100% normal. When they asked about Kaylee, she said, oh, she's with the nanny, she's on a play date, she's at SeaWorld. Never gave any indication anything was wrong.